Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Dear students, I hope you all are fine. So, today we'll start a new topic, that is distance time graph. Data can be represented graphically in different ways. Two ways are shown in figure this. The motion of a body, however, is best represented in the form of line graph. So, if we want to represent the motion of body, so what will be the? It can be represented in the form of line graph. Various types of line graphs can be plotted to describe the motion of a body. So we will consider only distance time graph. So we have various type of line graphs which can be used to describe the motion of body, but we will consider only the distance time graph, which show how the position of body changes with time. So this is the distance time graph. This is a vertical line, this is a horizontal line. Vertical line represent distance and horizontal line represent time. This is a bar graph and this is a pie chart. So we'll describe the motion of body with the help of the line graph. So a graph has two axes or two lines drawn perpendicular to each other. So one is vertical line and second is horizontal line. So these are two lines, they are inclined to each other at right angle. This is a right angle. Each line represent one quantity. In a distance time graph, the horizontal line represent the time axis. So it represent time axis and it represent the distance axis. Suppose you have recorded the distance covered by a moving body after every 1 second. So we have to record it after every 1 second. How do you represent the data on a distance time graph? So let us see, this is the example which is given. Time 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds and distance 0. When time was 0 second, distance was 0. When time was 1 second, distance was 3. When time was 2 seconds, distance was 6. When time was 3 seconds, distance was 9. And when time was 4 seconds, distance was 12. So, see, we will draw a graph of distance time graph. See, this is the distance and this is the time. So, we have time 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And we have distance 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. So see, 0 times 0. When time was 0, distance was 0. So when time was 1, distance was 3. So distance was 3. When time was 2, distance was 6. When time was 3, distance was 9. And when time was 4, distance was 12. This is the distance time graph. So we obtain a straight line graph. So this is a straight line graph we get from a distance time graph. Okay, is that clear? From this we can calculate speed also. So how will calculate speed? See, at time 2 seconds, distance was 6. So distance was 2 and time is 2. So speed will be 3 seconds. How? See, as speed is equals to distance by time. Distance was 6, time was 2, so speed will be 3 meter per second. So we can calculate the speed. See, this is 6 and this is 2. So by this we can calculate speed from the distance time graph. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.